Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you guys so much for 1k subs. I cannot believe how fast my channel has been growing lately. Because of that one Blackpink video that low-key blew up. LOL, I don't want to spend too long blabbering about this, but for real I only started a YouTube channel just so I could have a few people to share my lame ass opinions with. And now there are literally more than 1,000 of you. It's unreal. I can't even fathom it. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you for your support. Thank you so much for joining the little community we have going here. And I will keep doing my best to put out blonde Jisoo supremacy. Literally. Period. She looks so freaking good with blonde hair, like it's better than any of the edits I've seen and anything I could have imagined. We need Rose and Jisoo to exchange hair colors and Black Say and blonde Jisoo to make a comeback. YG, take notes because honey, you really need some help right now. She iced the most underrated member. I think you meant underappreciated, since none of the members are underrated, because they are a part of the biggest K-pop girl group in the world at the moment. So I'm going to respond based on that assumption. I disagree. She is the most underappreciated member for sure. Yes, the gap between her and the others is definitely closing, and she is getting a lot more love than she used to. But she is still the least appreciated. I see armies and people from other fandoms hyping her up more than actual blinks. That is still extremely prevalent. Jisoo's deep voice match very well with the black concept in Blackpink discography. I agree. Her voice is perfect to contrast Rose's and add some flavor to their discography. Deep voices need to be appreciated more, not just in K-pop, but in general, because people assume that if you have a lower voice, your range is shit and therefore you can't sing. I don't know since when, but apparently being able to hit high notes is the only thing that makes you a good singer if you're female. If guys have deep voices, everyone goes crazy for that, of course. Sorry, LOL, went off on a little rant there. But yes, Jisoo has a beautiful voice that was made for Blackpink. Period. So I recently watched a K-drama called Part-Time Idol, and in that Jisoo was an MC, so like ever since then I just fell in love with her even more. It's crazy. I haven't watched it, but I have seen Jisoo MCing and she really was made for it, honestly. She is so funny without even trying, and her 4D personality just exudes charm and wit. She definitely should MC more if YG lets her do anything. I know now she is busy with Snowdrop, and I'm assuming she'll soon be working on her solo and hopefully an OT4 comeback. So unfortunately I don't see that happening anytime soon, but we can only hope. Jisoo's dancing is I've seen lot of people saying how she improved her dancing, but her dancing is meh. I wished she was around Jennie's level. She doesn't have to be perfect like Rose and Lisa, but she should at least be on Jennie's level. I disagree. I mean, have you watched the How You Like That dance practice video? Or literally any How You Like That fancam of Jisoo? She killed that shit. Also, I do not like the choreography for Pretty Savage at all, but Jisoo still stood out to me with her dancing. Even her expressions were on point, and that says something. I don't think it's fair to compare her dancing to anyone else's but her own dancing from the past. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, and as long as she's trying her best and improving, nothing else matters. Her hair needs some spice. She looks gorgeous, but because of their team's concept, Girl Crush, I think she should play with her hair more. She could dye it, and I think it would make her face and body features stand out more. And if she doesn't want to damage her hair, she could have more different hairstyles. But I still love her. I agree. I understand if she doesn't want to bleach her hair because girl, same, like I'm literally scared, but maybe they should give it a chop because her hair has basically been the same length since debut. Maybe she could get her bob or bangs again, or that golden brown color she had last year. That was literally gorgeous on her. She looked ethereal. So yeah, for sure her hair needs some spice. Hopefully the next time the girls come back they do something different with her hair. That would be nice to see. That she is actually a more badass, savage and intimidating person off cam. IDK, I've always got that vibe from her that Jennie portrays. The bad bitch Jisoo might not show it, but she just give me that aura, and I just would not want to mess with her if she was mad at me or anyone, and I feel like if she has to, she can be a bad bitch. Oh, I agree 100%. Jennie seems much more like a soft, cute girl off camera, whereas Jisoo is definitely the kind of girl that will speak her mind and won't take bullshit. Even on camera, we've seen that she says it like it is and doesn't hesitate or hold back, so she would be quick to call people out on their bullshit. though in the absolutely nicest way possible. Queen shit. I really like Jisoo's voice, but sometimes I don't think her voice fit Blackpink's song, especially those that are really high pitched. Songs that fit her singing style are You Never Know and so on, because they highlight her natural deep voice. And whoever is doing their line distribution, we need to talk. Sis is the lead vocalist but barely get lines. If so, she always shares it with Rose. Like, come on, do better. Honestly, I think her voice would actually fit every single Blackpink song perfectly if YG actually let her sing in her comfortable range. Her natural voice would perfectly counter Rose's higher voice, making it the black to her pink. And if that isn't a more perfect fit, I don't know what is. Because she is made to forcefully sing higher since K-pop is obsessed with higher voices, it sounds out of place. But I truly do feel like her voice is perfect for Blackpink. And yeah, she really doesn't get the treatment a lead vocalist or a visual should. Both screen time and lines have improved for her, but it took way too long and she still isn't really done justice if you ask me. Jisoo gets the amount of lines she deserves. Jisoo is an amazing singer, but Blackpink songs don't really fit her register. Any Blink that actually cares about Jisoo's voice rather than numbers know that in songs like Kill This Love and D4 where she sings the pre-chorus with Rosie, she is straining her voice. You can hear it in the recording and you can hear it even more live. She has a deep voice not made for high notes. When will toxic Jisoo stans and YG's producers realize that? Jisoo has a velvety voice better suited for lower mid-range notes, not notes that will kill her throat every performance. Whenever I say this, people just call me a toxic Lisa solo stan just because my bias is Lisa. Lisa is my bias, but I will forever be a not for stan. The only one who is done dirty when it comes to lines is Jennie because she is a main rapper who barely ever raps. More people need to talk about that. I agree and disagree. So I do agree that Jisoo is straining her voice in a lot of Blackpink songs because she is forced to sing outside her comfortable range. Her voice is not naturally high, and if you force someone to sing high when their voice wasn't made for it, it won't sound as pleasant. You're completely right when you say toxic Jisoo stans and YG producers need to realize that. But I disagree that she gets the amount of lines she deserves. I don't think she should have to change her voice to get or deserve more lines. Rather, YG needs to wake up and give them songs where she can actually sing properly. She deserves more lines and she deserves songs that allow her naturally low voice to shine. And about Jennie, yes, I am pretty sure I addressed this in my Jennie opinions video, so I won't get into it here. But you're totally right. She doesn't even feel like the main rapper anymore, to be honest. I think Jisoo is an all-rounder because Jisoo album era OMG. The confidence. She can dance. She sings, she can rap, she has the looks. She is just an all-rounder in my books. Like, she has improved so much over the years. She proved haters wrong and I love to see that. I remember seeing a video which looked to see how did the moves better in Hill stage and Jisoo got the most points in it. A lot of blonks were mad to see she had improved. Oh my god, yes. I've been saying this for a while now. I said it in one of my older Blackpink opinions videos and most people disagreed with me, which is fine of course. But the potential in her to be an all-rounder is clear. Again, people always hold idols up to insanely high standards, when the average person probably couldn't sing, dance, and rap like Jisoo does. Some of her skills definitely need polishing, of course. There's no doubt about that. I'm not denying. But the potential is beyond clear to me. Blinks talk about how Jisoo is mistreated and underrated when really she isn't. She gets a good amount of lines, screen time and center time. About the underrated part, Jisoo is a part of the biggest pop girl group and one of the biggest girl groups globally. She legitimately can't be underrated. I agree she is not underrated because she is literally in the biggest K-pop girl group in the world. But I feel like she is still not done justice with lines and screen time. I went into detail about this in other parts of the video, so I won't blabber and be repetitive, lol. Jisoo cannot be the leader she can be CZ. She is the backbone of BP. She barely cries and is very mentally strong. She cannot be CZ. She doesn't know English. But overall I think she is leader material. This is a very interesting point. And I completely agree, since Blackpink was made to go viral internationally from the start and they cater to international fans a lot more than other groups. The language barrier is unfortunately an issue, but otherwise, Jisoo literally has all the characteristics you need to be an incredible leader. A lot of blinks basically consider her to be the unofficial leader because she is this maternal figure that holds everything together and keeps everyone in check. Jisoo seems to like to do the stereotypical Indian dance. Coming from a huge Blink and Jisoo stan, just because Jisoo did less CA than other members doesn't mean she's still not problematic. LOL, I'm not sure what exactly you're referring to when you say Jisoo specifically seems to enjoy the dance. And with the other opinion, yes, I completely agree. Doing less doesn't make her less problematic at all. Honestly, being South Asian and knowing Blackpink's history with appropriating the culture, I've just low-key given up at this point, to be completely honest. Recently Lisa did apologize to her Blink about cultural appropriation with boxed braids, so I guess that gives me a little hope. But you really don't know with YG and Blackpink's history, so yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Alright guys, that is all for this video, and with that we conclude the opinion series. Thank you so much for your support through the series. This channel has literally grown so much in that time. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you for your support. I have new video ideas planned and will keep posting them on my community tab, so stay tuned and join the Discord to talk to other subscribers and just hang out and have a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.